My name is Michael Nicholas. It's a great pleasure meeting you both after all I've heard about you. I have a few questions and perhaps you can help. How did you come across the Route Bleu title? Because it's very interesting.
I was thinking roots because our music is deeply rooted in early jazz.
If you fall in love with someone
And the road. And we're on the road a lot. Antique dealers. And what do you think about Route Bleu? He's like, that's it.
Yes, because blue is the root and blue is the mood.
And that was
blue,
probably your influence then for the type of music and songs that you have.
It was this the type of music came first and then the name came second.
Yeah, because there's always the blue note. The blue note is the tangy one. It's the important one. It's the New Orleans, it's the Chicago, it's the dark.
there's something about the raining inside the pain and the storms inside me.
Then your influences for the words of your songs, which you have written a lot yourself, which I understand.
Inside the pain and the things I wish I could change.
There's storytelling and then there's emotions, and as long as we stay true to who we are, you know, the words just come. It just happens. I can't explain it.
There's something about the raining, being alone, that ignites my soul.
There's the general goal of a song is to reach other people emotionally, and you know, whether you want to make them laugh or cry or think for a minute, and you know, I probably go more for the heart, whereas I think Nikki has a more of an intellectual side to her music. I think that's why this really is working, because together and not that either of us are exclusively doing one thing, but together we're covering a lot of ground. Even in the process of songwriting,
Yeah,
too,
in the process
is that
of
I
songwriting.
tend to initiate songwriting from a guitar player's point of view through riff writing, or even sometimes from practicing, where I'll hear something and then develop a song from the musical riff, whereas Nikki tends to be more of a poet.
Yes, I write songs I want to sing to melodies that I want to sing.
There's something about the rhythm of the rain.
He's been playing guitar since he was like 13. And so he comes from a different place than I do, and he brings a lot that I've never experienced, you know, and so I come from a fresher point of view, and so together we're coming from two different angles, and we meet in the middle, and this is what happens.
When I met you, tell me you were broken. Twice you've had your vows you're revoking.
Right, that's wonderful. It's really from the heart and the soul.
Yes.
And when you then go to the recording studio, and I understand you were with Otis.
Yes.
Who is a formidable character in the industry. And how was it like to work with him in the studio?
You know, he's been doing this a very long time, and his music is very emotion driven, and he believes that the more you edit, the more you go into it, the less authentic it becomes.
Otis was so important for all of us in so many ways.
You had me over, said make yourself at home. Reminded me you like your time alone.
The also funny thing about Otis was he had a bowl in the control room. And anytime one of us felt tempted to give him a suggestion or an idea about how he should be producing this record, hey Otis, how about if we, and he would go, bowl,
Yeah,
dollar.
dollar.
You keep breaking walls for me to climb. With that damn
You would forget, and you would say, hey Otis, how about if...
Yes, we were negotiating funds for the homeless to get another take out of them.
Well, and we gave it all to one of those guys on the highway, street corner, making fun.
On the way to the airport.
You told me you were done with fairy tales and love.
And then you had to make the album. And how did the name Sugar come about?
It's sweet. There's something very American and very roots about sugar.
Also, we covered there's a Bob Wills song we cover on this recording, and it's called Sugar Blues.
Sugar blues, everybody singing that sugar blues. The whole town is ringing. I love my coffee.
Doing the photography session that day, after we had pulled over off in the Everglades to be in the sugar cane area, and we realized later we were on Sugar House Road.
I'll say what you choose, but I'm all confused. I got the sugar, oh sweet sugar.
There's a song on the CD called Hurricane of 1929. And that building, the owner of the building pulled up and we were out front and he's like, you know, what can I help you? And we said, well, we're just shooting some cover art for the CD coming out. And he said, oh, well, you know, you might be interested to know that we lost this building in 1928 from a hurricane and it was rebuilt in 1929.
Exactly, yes, that's right.
Yes.
Didn't see the storm was coming.
Serendipitous.
It was, it seems to be absolutely lining up. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's all sugar
Came
canes.
up from the ocean.
And it's, you know, it speaks of South Florida too, which is where we come
Surprise.
from. I'm from Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. And Bruce
I was born in Newark, New Jersey, yes.
Yes. And so there's a bit of a juxtaposition of the two of us to begin with.
Right.
That
Which is
comes
good.
together in a really unique way.
Out in the Everglades.
The better days are coming. You can rely on me.
They're after the combination of your talents to produce what you did.
Yes.
Well, I can only say I think it's wonderful and wish you the best of luck with it all. I'm sure it'll be great.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, Yo-Yo.
Thanks.